Alrighty, let's go for the next test ride, and we have KTM 890 Duke. So we're upgrading to the bigger one. $899cc engine, 114 horsepower, oh my god, at 10,500 RPM, 92 Newton meters of torque. Jesus Christ, this is gonna be a beast. 166 kilo curb weight and 14 liter tank. 14 liter tank, is it really 14 liter only? Yeah, it looks fairly small. So let's go for a spin with the second Duke. Ready to race, also fairly small TFT dash. And what do we have here? ABS for road, we have the time, we have the revs, we have speed indicator, fuel indicator, oil, range and trip. Okay, the rear view mirrors are really small, so I think I'll barely use them. Okay, what do we look like? Not bad, not bad. Really nice sound. I like the Duke sound. I don't like the rear view mirrors. Those really suck in my opinion. Try and adjust them a little bit. I don't see much more. Jesus. Okay, never mind. But it feels very, very light. Extremely light. And extremely easy to operate as well. I must say I'm very impressed by KTM. How easy they are in terms of manipulation. Okay, the gear indicator is on the other side. But I see it. Let's find neutral.
Oh my fucking god! Are you fucking kidding me?
Somebody is excited here.
Tomorrow? Free diapers, man.
Okay, tomorrow I need to bring a freaking diaper. Oh Jesus! Oh, that's wild. That's wild. Okay, the throttle response is better than it was on the 390 Duke, which is something I, of course, expected. Okay. What are the brakes? I didn't even check the brakes. KTM. This one has Brembo. I really like how this bike sits on the road, how it feels. It's again another Lego bike, but with plenty of power. I need to close my visor because this son of a gun is screaming next to me. This is definitely a sport-oriented bike. It feels kind of racy. The foot pegs are placed really underneath my butt, if not even further. And I'm also leaning forward a little bit, which is surprising. I didn't expect it on this bike. I would expect it on the other one that Mikey is testing, on the big Duke. But this middleweight Duke feels racy. Very nimble again. This is something that, in contrast to the Africa Twin that I was recently testing, this is very refreshing. I really dig the light weight of these bikes and how nimble they are. And the exhaust note, why not? They sound good, man. They sound very good. Thank you very much, Austria, for this beautiful opportunity and for engineering this amazing bike. Ah, it makes me want to speak Austrian. Pardon my retardation. I'm just really excited today. Okay, but this is a bike I could get used to. It has a fairly aggressive feel to it, though. Maybe I just forgot how it how it felt on my CBR, but the position of the foot pegs seems more aggressive on this one, which is strange. Okay, let's do the first impressions with Mikey. The brakes are kind of squeaky, but they do a great job, so I don't really care. Can you hear it? Okay, let's find the mystical neutral. We found it. And Mikey seems to be very, very excited. Do you regret getting a Triumph? I don't think so. WP Apex, that is the suspension that they are using. It's apparently something very specific to KTM. Also, like the mask, the front mask, and pretty much everything about this bike, the coloring, everything, it's just so typical KTM. You cannot really mistake this bike for anything else. Design is a very subjective thing, so either you love it or you hate it, or you're like, ah, meh, you know, I used to be that meh guy. But I'm growing to appreciate it, really. It has personality, it's different, it's cool. It's Austrian. I can't wait to hop on it again and enjoy the rest of the ride. Too little time for these machines, man. Too little time. What?
What do you think, man?
I love it, man. I like it. I'm just a little concerned about the fuel tank.
Checked it before.
It's 14 liters or so. No. I'm just, if I got this bike, I would probably want something with a bigger fuel tank. Because I'm not sure about the fuel consumption. I need to check that one. But it's really
like touring type of a bike. Like you put a rear luggage on there, obviously.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
With a passenger, like maybe like holding for his life.
Maybe it's a spoiler. Maybe it's for racing. By the way, one thing that I really appreciate about KTM bikes is the pillion seat. It seems to be very comfy and fairly wide. This one is definitely, yeah, harder, but it's also pretty nice and wide. So, thumbs up, KTM, for thinking about our pillions. Okay, now we're talking. After spending a fair amount of time on a DCT bike, I must say I definitely prefer manual transmission. If anything, quick shifter is a great accessory. Oh god, okay. Woo, now we're talking. What? This is crazy. Even in the 6th gear, at a highway cruising speed, this thing is crazy. God, okay. Dude, I think I'm gonna love and appreciate KTM after today's experience. Hey guys! Hey! This is awesome! I can't imagine what Mikey's bike has under the hood. It must be absolutely crazy. Dude! Crazy power. KTM, you're killing it! Dude, I'm so happy Mikey told me about this. Oh, and the grunt! The grunt is really nice. What are we gonna do? Okay, suspension fairly stiff, very sporty, just like on the Nuke. This is the Nuke. That is the Nuke. Like on the Nuke 390, very sporty, stiff suspension. Do I mind? Not really. Not on this bike. This is a city bike. So we've covered the ergonomy. We've covered a little bit of design, the very basic specs, and how it feels in reality. Now I can enjoy the ride. Oh, you're crazy. Don't simulate this at home, kids. I think we'll have a lot to talk about after today. Okay, somebody has cruise control. I don't. This feels just like the Duke 390, just with plenty more power under the hood. I feel I've been missing out up until now, since I wasn't really interested in KTM machines. We all make mistakes. Who should buy this bike? I think somebody who... Definitely a street rider, because this is a perfect street bike. In my humble opinion, this has all of the ingredients that a street bike should have perfectly mixed in one beautiful piece of a motorcycle. It's nimble, it's lightweight, it's powerful, it's more powerful than you'll ever need in the city. Other than that, I would be totally comfortable on a track day on this bike. It's aggressive enough, sporty enough to offer tons of fun. Who shouldn't buy it? A traveler. This is not a tourer, definitely not, and it will never be. You don't want to commute on this bike daily for more than, I don't know, 1.5 hours. After 1 hour, I would already, I can imagine I would feel my knees already after 1 hour. And you shouldn't buy it if you're a boring person. Which is funny, because Austrians are usually very conservative, at least from my experience, but yet they produce some really fun bikes. I'm so proud of our Austrian brothers and sisters for this. Ich bin sehr stolz, meine Lieben. Vielen herzlichen Dank. Es war eine sehr, sehr tolle Erfahrung. Wait, I have a quick shifter. Oh, I didn't notice. Didn't try it. Now let me try it now. It's on. Okay, shift light on. Didn't notice I had a quick shifter. See, this is why you should study more about the demo bikes. Up and down quick shifter, very nice. I liked it.